Alright. Now I got to introduce to you Meg. She's a sword armor. And she's kind of aloof at that. She's one of those rare breeds that doesn't really focus on the whole armor part. In fact, she's more mercenary than she is armor knight. Because she gains speed, like, fast in her defense. Not so much. Her main problem is that she comes in at this point in the game with pretty bases. And in the next chapter, there are going to be some pretty damn tough enemies that they're going to like really rip her a new one if they're not careful. And this is Meg's major downfall, that she can't gain good momentum off of units without seriously babying her. Don't get me wrong. If you manage to actually use Meg, she'll prove to be a pretty promising unit. But that comes with the struggling of actually having to painstakingly baby this character in order for another sword unit, which you can pretty much get out of Edward already, so I see little point. She comes with a Fortune Scroll, which negates critical attacks, but it's pretty bleh. It's a useless skill. And in all honesty, you should probably just not bother with Meg unless you really like her or something. She's just going to end up causing you more pain than positive. She's going to cause you more negative damage than positive damage in the long run. I'm gonna get rid of that fortune skill just so I can sell it for cash. Quite a bit, 3,000 Gs. Now with this new money, I'll buy myself the Beast Killer. A very, very, very nice knife. It's practically pretty overpowered. The only thing that saves it from being too broken is the fact that it only has 65 hit. It's fairly powerful, has a nice critical bonus, and it's even effective against LAGUZ. Against Beast LAGUZ. I'll buy a heal staff from Laura. Ta-da! Give my vulnerability. Someone else should carry that chest key. Nolan Man, this is for you. I'm probably not going to use that Draco Shield on anyone this team. So I'm just going to leave it with Ilion for now, I guess. She can just hold on to it. Anyway, I believe we've done all we need to do here. Let's save. Let's mosey. What's going on, Micaiah?
I'm not sure. I sense something. There's a presence here that calls out to me.
Alright, Micaiah, you and I should look into this. Everyone else, check the surroundings. Got it. Everybody be on your guard. Hey, with Nolan in the case, they don't have to worry about anything. Amazing. I can't believe ruins like these are still standing. These ruins are still standing.
They do seem to be very old indeed. I wonder who built them.
Judging by the size, it must have been the LAGUZ.
What made you say that?
What do you think it would be like to change into a bird or a dragon as the LAGUZ can? Being part beast is one thing, but being able to transform into that beast with more strength than we could ever imagine. I mean, they could build a place like this before breakfast.
I suppose that's true, but what surprises me most is not that these could be LAGUZ ruins, but you, Sothe. You've changed, haven't you?
Me? How so?
I remember a time when you used to refer to LAGUZ as subhumans. Such an ugly word. Now look at you.
Well, come on. Bjork called the children of wisdom, and LAGUZ the children of strength, for a reason. But I know that now, that just because our two races differ, that doesn't mean that one is better than the other. The age-old Bjork bias against LAGUZ is based on sheer ignorance. When I met Ike during the war 3 years ago, and fought beneath him, he made me realize this. All for the better. Good.
Honestly, here I thought you were saying something enlightened and you're just talking about him again?
What do you mean, again?
Saul, sometimes every other thing you say is like an ode to Ike. I know you thought beside him. I know you owe him your life, and I know you want to be just like him. But to the people of Dane, he's the man who crushed us 3 years ago. Some would even call him our archenemy. If we hadn't lost the war to that man, Dane wouldn't be in the mess it's in now. You know that.
I know that. Everyone knows that.
Yune? What is it? Where are you going?
Huh? Whoa ho ho!
Incredible.
Looks like we hit the jackpot. Alright. Now on some treasure. Maybe it was the gold calling you, Micaiah. What is this? Looks like a tasty snack turned up while we were out. Oh no. Oh boy. Our first prey in a long time. Leave them to me and my Fang brothers. Oh no, Beast LAGUZ. Oh, good. LAGUZ bandits. Micaiah, give the signal.
Consider it done!
And we magically appear. Let's not question how, but whatever. Anyway, we first get used to the preparation screen now. Sweet. It's pretty much the same as it was in FE9, so I'm not gonna go over it. Just rearrange units, move units, and you get yourself a winning combination for loss. That's all, really. Alright, this map is simple, just route the enemy. It's the same on all modes. Be thankful you're fighting LAGUZ, because these guys are going to give up some pretty nice experience points. Be unthankful you're fighting LAGUZ, because these guys are going to hit like trucks. There's your warning right there. And boy howdy, do I have a lot to say about the LAGUZ. Let's go. Before we begin, I'd like to tell you about more of the LAGUZ in this game, and I have a freaking huge ass rant about these things in this game. Oh my god, oh god, oh god, I'm gonna rant my freaking balls off. LAGUZ got a massive change between this game and Path of Radiance. They received a minor buff, but a major nerf in many areas. Here, have a knife. Sothe is wonderful with a knife. You can just use it to soften up enemies like no problem. These guys are gonna double it if I don't do something. So take the experience like a man. Bring it! Oh yeah! Okay, I should talk about the LAGUZ buffs and nerfs that they received in this game. The minor buff that LAGUZ got, well, you know how LAGUZ are able to transform at will and de-transform it. Able to transform when their LAGUZ gauge maxes out. Well, the buff here is that the LAGUZ can now transform when their gauge maxes out. They don't transform right away like they do in Path of Radiance. Instead, they can hold on to it and transform at will when you want them to. Also, you can choose to de-transform whenever you want to before the gauge reaches zero, so you can hold on to your experience. Your LAGUZ transformation gauge. Build it back up again when you want to fight some more. That is the only positive thing that has been made to LAGUZ. It's all downhill from the rest. First, I'm going to talk about what happens when LAGUZ transforms. Back in Path of Radiance, when the LAGUZ transform, they gain certain stat additions to their stats, like a Tiger would get like plus 7, 6 or 7 strength. I don't know the exact number when they transform. A cat would get X amount of speed when they transformed. Something like that. Here, when a LAGUZ transforms... Ah, damn it, Ed! When LAGUZ transforms, aside from their HP and their luck stat, every other stat they have is doubled. Yes, that's right, doubled. Makes for some interesting things about the LAGUZ. For when they're transformed, they're absolute powerhouses. But when they're untransformed, they're walking targets. Like, seriously, in all honesty, they've become walking targets. Damn it, Sothe's gonna steal some experience. Ow. No! All because of that Edward miss. Damn it. I'm just warrior, you colonel! I mean... What? So because of this, stat, thing, it makes LAGUZ pansies when they're untransformed, but absolute monsters when they're transformed. The fact of the matter is, the fact that annoys me is the fact that they're pansies when they're untransformed, which in a high-end stat game is absolutely fatal. It's just not possible to keep up. It's just not possible to keep up with the pace in a high-end stat game. Also, if you notice here that LAGUZ are now able to counterattack when they're in human form. Just like staff users can counterattack if they have one equipped. I admit it's a little more. I admit. LAGUZ using this tactic is more useful than staff users using it. I can tell you that much.